Hi everyone, it's Mary from Joyful and Mary Quilting. Can you believe how fast the holidays are sneaking up on us again? If you're anything like me, you've got a dozen creative ideas spinning around in your head, and somehow the holiday season still manages to show up early every single year. So for today's quilting tip, we're going to talk about how to actually finish something beautiful and festive this season, and I have something very exciting to share with you a little later on, so please watch to the end. I'm calling this my Quilter's Holiday Survival Guide. 5 ways to keep your holiday season joyful, merry, and mostly stress-free. Because you know what? Between baking, decorating, wrapping, and trying to remember where you hid those presents, it is really easy to let the fun part of the season just slip away. So this year, let's give ourselves permission to slow down and savor the moments that truly matter. So here are my 5 simple ways to bring joy and quilting to your holidays. Number 1, schedule holiday quilting with friends time. Protect your quilting time like it's an appointment with joy. Set aside an afternoon just for quilting, or maybe even invite a few friends. Laughter, conversation, and a few completed seams can melt away that holiday stress faster than cocoa melts a marshmallow. Number 2, stitch stories, not stress. Skip the must-make list and focus on meaningful projects. Maybe choose a block that tells a story, a tradition, a trip, or even a favorite recipe memory. When your blocks carry a little heart and history, every stitch feels like a gift. Number 3, learn something new without even realizing it. The holidays are the perfect time to experiment. Try a new tool or technique purely for fun. You'll learn as you go, no pressure, and you might even discover a favorite new method for the new year. Number 4, celebrate every step together. Don't wait until your quilt is finished to celebrate. Share photos of your progress, cheer for your friends, and soak up those oohs and ahs along the way. You know what? Quilting is really better when it's shared, especially when it's sprinkled with encouragement. Number 5, and this is my favorite, quilt in the spirit of the season. Pour a mug of cocoa, play your favorite carols, and let your sewing space become your cozy retreat from the holiday rush. You know what? It's not about perfection. It's about presence. P-R-E-S-E-N-C-E. Presence. Every stitch is a little celebration of creativity, of friendship, and of love. Now, if you're ready to put those ideas into action with something that keeps you inspired all season long, I have the perfect project for you. Last year, we hosted our very first Quilt the Season event. It was called the 12 Blocks of Christmas. It was incredible. We had a free block pattern, YouTube lives, prize drawings, and thousands of quilters joined in, shared photos, and made something truly special together. And of course, the number 1 question I got after it was all over was, are you going to do it again next year? Well, the answer is yes. And I have been working on this project the entire year. I am so excited to introduce Quilt the Season 2025. It's called Joy to the World. Starting November 5th, every day except for Sundays, we will release a brand new Christmas block inspired by a different country around the world. Each block tells a story of how people celebrate Christmas in that particular place, and you'll learn something new while creating something beautiful. So at 11 a.m. Central Time, I'll be live on YouTube each day to reveal the new block. I'll share a few tips, and I'm going to announce that day's secret code word as well. So when you type in the daily code word after the slash, in other words, joyfulandmaryquilting.com/ and then the code word, you'll unlock that day's free block pattern download. Now, if you miss a day, don't worry. You can still grab that pattern for $7 the next day. But try to catch the lives when you can. We'll even have a few fun prize drawings sprinkled throughout the event. So if you joined us last year, you probably remember how it went. And I have to tell you, a lot of quilters started off with the free version, showing up for the daily lives, collecting each block, and then halfway through they realized how much they wanted the full experience. That meant they wanted the tutorials, the finishing instructions, the extras, the private sew-alongs, all the holiday magic goodness. And by then, it had gone to full price, which was still a bargain. But I heard from so many people who said I should have just joined right away. So if you're pretty sure you want to get the full holiday experience this year, consider this your friendly nudge. You can find everything you need, all the details and the early bird information at joyfulandmerryquilting.com/world, WORLD. Now, I know I'm releasing this video before Halloween, but don't be mad at me because we're waiting until after Halloween to get started. Now, join me live on Saturday, November 1st at 11 a.m. Central Time right here on YouTube, where I'll walk you through exactly how it all works. I will answer your questions if you have any, and I'll show you how to make the most out of this year's Quilt the Season event, even without spending a dime. Whether you decide to sew along with the free daily blocks or join us inside Holiday Magic, this whole event is about slowing down, stitching joyfully, and remembering why we fell in love with quilting in the first place. It's your little pocket of peace during a busy season. It's time set aside just for you. It's set aside for your fabric and a few thousand friends cheering you on from around the world. Isn't that just amazing? And when we wrap it all up before Thanksgiving, you'll have something to show for it. Not just a beautiful Christmas quilt, but a reminder that you took the time to create, to connect, and to be joyful and merry. So visit joyfulandmerryquilting.com/world to learn more and sign up today. And don't forget, I will be live this Saturday, November 1st at 11 a.m. Central Time to walk you through exactly how everything works. I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait to sew with you and to celebrate another season of creativity, friendship, and joy. This is going to be our most joyful season yet. And as always, I'm always trying to be joyful, but I will always be merry.